Okay, hey YouTube, how are you today? It's me, Vivian. I promised you guys that I was going to do this. I promised you guys when I was in the chat, in Brother Jay's chat, that I was going to go live and do, or not go live, I was going to go and do a story, because I started a story in Brother Jay's chat, and everybody wanted to know, wait a minute, we want to know the outcome of this story. And I said that I would go and do a video on it. Y'all, now I'm going to try and sit on this bench. I'm praying that it doesn't throw me off. Let me see. Make sure that it's stable enough for me to sit on without me falling. Okay, so, all right. I'm in my yard. I came out in my yard to sit under a set of trees I have out here today. It's about 8 o'clock at night. So, but listen, I said I was going to tell this story. And I told you guys I was going to tell you guys the story about the time I used to date this preacher. And his ex-girlfriend came to the church. Or it might have been his still girlfriend. He might have been trying to play the two of us. I didn't know. And she tried to start a fight with me in our church. She came to my family church, y'all. Okay, so I was dating this preacher. And y'all believe it or not, guess what his last name was? Patty. And that's what he was, Patty. So we were dating, and so I had been to his house. I had met his mom, his sisters and brothers. I met his children from his marriage when he was married. Anyway, he and I, we had been dating. He had met my mom and dad. I mean, we were hanging out tight. So what happened was, on this particular Sunday, he preached. I guess his mom told the ex-girlfriend that he was preaching. Well, y'all, why she came to my church and wanted to fight me? Who does that? She came to my family church and wanted to fight. Y'all, let's just say it was a bad day for her, because she pushed me in my back. And I said, excuse me, who are you? And you know what? What's going on? And then she pushed me again when I walked back past. She pushed me again, almost pushing me down. And my cousin was near the guy that I was dating. And she was talking to him because, like, he had preached. And my cousin's like, wait a minute, did she just push my cousin? And now, y'all, this particular cousin, she's passed away. She's since passed away. But she was the cousin that was always ready. If it was going to get started, she was there. Oh, it was on and popping. She was ready for it. She didn't care who it was, where they was. You could get it. Anytime and any place. And she was ready to, she was going to be the one to give it to you. So I'm sitting there. I'm like, look, lady, I don't know what your problem is or who you are, but let that be the last time you put your hands on me. And so she wanted to get started in the house of the Lord, where my family, it was her, my cousin, the one who I said was always ready to get started. Her mom was a minister there. And my dad was a minister there. My dad, her mom and my dad are brother and sister, but it wasn't their church. They were assistant ministers, assistants to the pastor. Anyway, the lady pushed me. My cousin was near my then boyfriend, and she said, "Did she just push her? Who is that?" And he said, "Oh God, that's my ex." That's all he had to say. My cousin went from 0 to 60, 0 to 100 in about 60 seconds or less. It was less than a minute. So she came over there and she grabbed the girl by the arm. She said, "Get her." I grabbed her by the other arm. We just drug on down the steps outside, pulled on down the street. The girl ain't know what hit her. By the time she got outside, she was done. Let's just say she never came back to our church, and she never put her hands on anybody else, or at least not on me, because we wasn't even playing that. That didn't even work. Y'all, I'm not the baddest. And we're not the baddest. It's just certain things we just don't tolerate. Disrespect is one of them. Yeah, I just don't tolerate disrespect from too many people. I didn't tolerate disrespect as a teacher. I don't tolerate disrespect in the church. And I still, to this day, I don't bother people. And I don't expect people to bother me. But let's just say, the moral of the story is, if you're going to call yourself big and bad enough to go to somebody and bother them, make sure that you big and bad enough to finish what you start. So that, in other words, don't be going to people's church bothering them. Let them folks go to worship and mind their own business and praise the Lord. And if you got a problem with them, don't bother the female. If it's two females and it's one guy, the females shouldn't be beefing with each other. Honestly, that's the real moral of the story. The two females shouldn't be beefing with each other. If you got an issue and you think it's somebody else moving in on your territory or your time, you shouldn't take it up with the females. You need to take it up with the dude. I've never called myself fighting over a guy. I would never, ever. I was married and I had a woman come to my house talking about, I'm here to pick your husband up. I said, okay, you can pick him up, but after he eat dinner. But he gonna eat first, because I done spend my time in this kitchen slaving, cooking. He gonna eat first. Then he can go with you wherever he going. Guess what? We ain't married to this day, but I'm just saying, I wasn't gonna fight with her for what? As a matter of fact, I invited her in. Told her, come on in and eat some dinner. Let me feed the two of y'all. Because I'm gonna feed y'all, let y'all go ahead and do what y'all gonna do. Because once y'all go out, bye. Because I'm going to do what I'm going to do. I mean, what's good for the goose is good for the gander at the time. But no, seriously, the moral of the story is, y'all, don't be out here fighting with the other person. Because first off, number one, that person might not even know that he has somebody. For instance, if it's a wife and she got a husband, your husband 9 times out of 10 didn't tell the other woman that you were married to him. Number two, it ain't her place to check your man. It's your man's place to check your man. He wants a cute car. That's the second thing. It's the man's place, or the woman's place to check them. That's what I always said. Side pieces. Don't be running up on a wife, and wives and girlfriends don't be running up on the side pieces. It's the man who's supposed to be the intermediary between the two of y'all. Why do you think if you're going to beat up on or try and check the side piece or the other person that's going to make the man stop cheating? If he want to be with her or the other person, that's what he going to do. He going to do what he going to do, or she going to do what she going to do. So, the moral of the story is, stop going to try and check people, because you never know what you might run up on. And right now, I'm at a time in my life, she better be glad she ran up on me in D.C. and she only got a beat down, because if she would have ran up on me in South Carolina, she would have got shot at, because I carries my gun everywhere I go, because I'm paranoid. So, I got my concealed weapons carried down here, so I can carry my gun with me. So, that's the moral of the story. The moral of the story is stop running up on folks, because you don't know what people got on them. They can have guns. They can have knives. And can you really beat the world? A lot of people think they can whoop the world. But we're not as bad as we always think we are. So you never know who you're running up on. That's why I don't bother folk. I mind my business. Plus, I know I see red if I get too angry. But other than that, I'm chill. I'm the most chill person, sweet person. Anyway, y'all, I'm going to tell y'all this. Live, love, and laugh. as my mama say. And stop running up on people. That's the moral of the story. Don't run up on folk, because you don't never know who you running up on. Anywho, y'all, why my brother got the music on so loud? His house way over there. Way over there. Let me see it. So that's my house, I'm showing. His house way over there. Across the field. And my house way over here. And I can hear his music. It's ridiculous. Anyway, live, love, and laugh. I'll see y'all on another video. I think I might tell y'all a video about the day that the kid tried to jump on me in class. And I had to knock him across the desk for grabbing my breast. Anyway, live, love, and laugh. And I'll see y'all next time, YouTube. Bye. Thanks for the support. Love ya.